So we're just mixing up some dirt with our compost and our chicken manure so that we can have it later on in the season when we start planting and fertilizing. We've got a bunch of fruit trees, and we also have some root vegetables we want to plant and a few other things. So I'm going to get this all mixed up, and then this will sit for a few weeks, let everything combine, and then it'll be ready to use. Hello everyone, and welcome to the show. My name is Jonathan, and this is Homestead Foodie, a weekly cooking show that happens right here on my family's homestead. Thank you so much for stopping by. I'm happy to see you. Today we are doing pasta carbonara, but not really. It's a pasta carbonara inspired meal, not actually pasta carbonara, so I don't want any angry letters from any nonas who are like, you don't put that in a pasta carbonara. I know. But anyway, let me get some prep done, and then I'll get back with you guys and we'll start cooking. Okay, so we've added salt to our water. We're slowly bringing that to a boil to give us a little time to deal with this part of the dish. I've added the olive oil. I'm starting to smell it. It's giving me that aroma I'm looking for. It's shimmery. It's ready. It's at the correct temperature to start adding our ingredients. So we're going to go in with our mushrooms. And we're following that up with our onions. And our smoked turkey leg. We're just incorporating everything in. I'm going to put in a little bit more olive oil. Give it some more heat. Now my garlic and my shallots I'm going to put in together. And I'm going to give those a little time. I want to give this a lot of color before I put in the garlic and the shallots. And I don't want the garlic to burn. So the garlic and the shallots will go in a little later. Hit it with the salt. Hit it with some black pepper. Also, let me grab a little red chili flake. Okay, so we've incorporated everything, and now we are cooking this down. What we're doing is we're cooking off all that liquid, all the water from the fresh veg. We're gonna cook it down until we start getting some color that we like. And then once we have some color that we like, we will add the rest of our ingredients. But it's going to take a little while. Definitely be patient. And you will get there. As you can see, the water is starting to cook off, and pretty soon we will start getting some color. We'll start getting some caramelization. So I'm going to turn the pan down just a bit. I turned it up earlier to help cook off the excess liquid from the veg. And now that I'm starting to see this slow caramelization taking place, I'm just turning it down because I don't want to burn anything. We're looking for flavor, caramelization, not char. All right, this is looking very good, very tasty. Okay, let's add our garlic and our shallots. And then we'll deglaze the pan with some white wine. All right, in with our garlic. Turn it down just a bit. In with our shallots. Start to incorporate. You should definitely smell it once that garlic and those shallots hit all that fat from the olive oil and from the turkey leg. Get a nice aroma. I'm gonna hit it with a little red pepper flake and my kale. Okay. That is looking nice. All right, at this point, I'm just gonna give it a few more minutes, a few more tosses, and then I will deglaze with my white wine. I'm gonna switch to a wooden spoon because I want to scrape up a bit of that fond off of the bottom of the pan. Okay, let's get my white wine, and then we're in business. All right, don't have to, you know, just splash in the middle, enough to taste it. All right, now go in, try to get up some of that fond as best we can. And that is that. Okay, so taking this off the heat, turning the heat off, I'm going to give it a quick taste, see if anything needs to be adjusted. All right. Let's see what we have. Hit it with some more salt. Now I'm going to cover this and set it off to the side. Put the top on this. All righty. Now, while the water's boiling, I'm going to take my cheese. I'm just going to incorporate about half of this into my egg mixture, and then that will be my sauce when I combine that with the water from the pasta. We have our egg mixture, as you can see. Now we take about half of the cheese. This is a Parmesan and Romano mix. Now, before I got to this part, I poured all the cheese out into a bowl and I basically tossed it so it all be incorporated in evenly. So just incorporate it all together before you move on to this part. Okay, so we're gonna pour about half of this in. Just for a certain consistency, a little bit more. You're looking for something almost like, you want like a doughy consistency, which here, this is what you're looking for. You could throw in I could put a little bit more cheese in there, but this is good. This is definitely the consistency I'm looking for. Okay, it's got that doughy consistency that I'm looking for. So I'm gonna take it, put it off to the side, and start on my pasta. Okay, we've put in a little over half of 17.6 ounces of dried pasta, and that will serve just about 2 people, 2 adults, definitely 2 adults and 1 kid. But if the adults are very hungry, I would say just go on and put the whole 17.6 ounces of dry pasta in and let everybody eat to their fill. So we're just looking for al dente. This is nowhere near there, so we're just going to keep letting it cook. This is the egg and cheese mixture from earlier, all ready to go. And we're just gonna take this hot pasta and the water, I'm gonna drop it right in. And then we stir. And what we're trying to do is incorporate this cheese and this egg and turn it into a nice silky sauce. Very nice, it's coming together. This is what we're looking for, nice, silky. All right, grab a little bit more pasta, drop. And that is what you're looking for. Now, you go, we spin around, we grab this, and we just drop that right in. Now, we're looking to incorporate. Just incorporate it, just kind of fold it in. Alrighty, and we are just about ready to serve. It's that easy, it's that simple, and it is super delicious. Okay, so let me put these back on. Put this back. Grab my serving bowls. All right. Just incorporating, just folding everything in. Okay. Now this is definitely something you want to serve very hot. Well, actually, you don't want to burn your mouth, but you want it to be hot, trust me. All right. Ooh-hoo-hoo-hoo. All righty, and there we are. Get a little bit more. Twirl, twirl, twirl. Come on. There we are. You can grab a little bit of the bits, drop it right on top. That's usually what I would do. Now, we take a little bit of that extra cheese that we had earlier, that we kept just for this occasion, right over the top, right over the top. We're almost done, not quite. Now what I like to do Move this out of. This is how I like to serve it. This is my version of a pasta carbonara with a lot of extra ingredients, but it is delicious. It's very filling, and I like to serve it with a little bit of the pasta water, just in case somebody likes their sauce a little saucier. They can take a few spoonfuls of the hot pasta water and dump it right into their bowl and mix it in, add a little bit of the extra cheese, and have a thicker sauce, a thinner sauce, however they like it. But for me, this is perfect. Let's give it a taste. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we have. Oh yeah. Oh boy. That is good. That is good, my friends. Okay. Woo! I'm very hungry. I need to sit down and eat this. My wife's hungry. She needs to sit down and eat this with me. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. Please come by again. We love having you. Please enjoy this dish by yourself, with your family, with a significant other, whatever. Just enjoy it. My name is Jonathan. This has been Homestead Foodie, and I'll see you next time.